Hello, hello, bass people of the world. It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and I'm going to go ahead and walk through my bass tab for Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz. So make sure you're requesting my tablature off the website and we can get some work done. It's a very simple tune, great for beginners. So let me go through and make sense of my scribble for you. I am going to be using a Fender heavy pick, and I always hold it like this with the point into my hand, and I use the rounded edge because it's a bigger bat and gets a better tone. So let's go ahead and run through the tune. It's going to have an ending 1 and an ending 2. So from the very beginning, ready, go. Four, 1, 2. Okay, that's the whole damn song. There's a bridge section on it where da da na 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 na, and it goes into like an acoustic guitar strumming. I don't hear any bass on that, so I didn't write anything. So the main lick is what I just played. It has an ending 1 and an ending 2, and it's got some scribble. So, make sure that when you're looking at my tab, right, that you're understanding like what's going to be happening with how I'm writing the rhythm. Like this is 1, this is an 8th rest on beat 2, this is the and of beat 2, this is 3 and, then we have an 8th rest on beat 4, that's on the and of beat 4, there's an 8th rest on beat 1 right here, there's the and of beat 1, and then it's tied to a dotted half note. So all of this scribble, believe it or not, means something. It's not just Jeff like getting creative. All right, so since there's hardly any content on this tune, and we are in basically E minor, they're tuned down a half step on the recording though, just for detail there. If you're gonna play along with it, make sure you're tuned down a half step. I wrote out some scale patterns that are going to be very important for you. So the scale patterns are going to be written up here. So we should be looking right here, starting with the E natural minor. Okay. Then we move over to first of the 1 of 5 for the pentatonic pattern. So this is first position, second position, third position here, starting at the 5th fret. And then the next one is at the 7th fret, and then the last one is at the 10th fret. Actually, position wasn't right for me to use. Position is based on where you are on the fretboard. These are just in order of appearance. So let me run through these scales for you because they're cool if you wanted to jam it up a little bit. And here's the E natural minor. We'll go ahead and just thump on this with the pick. So ready, go. And then when we come back down, just kidding. So, the scale notes are going to help you if you wanted to do some fills in the tune, or if somebody pointed you and said, go ahead and take a solo or whatever. So that was an E natural minor scale. Now let's start the pentatonic patterns here, starting with first position. So we have open, 3, open, 2, open, 2, open, 2. And usually I'll have my students practice stuff in 8th notes. Not necessarily with the pick, but since we're using a pick on this tune, we may as well go through it. So it'd be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... kind of light palm mute here, keeping those notes to thump, Then we're going to move here into the next pattern, which is going to be 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, and then come back down. Okay, next position is at 5, and the pattern's going to be 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, back a fret, 1, 4. You might want to check into the scale practice routine I have for the bass, because that's going to have a lot of info on how to use your right hand fingers to get the technique to happen instead of using a pick. Next pattern is at the 7th fret. Fingers are going to be 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3. Okie doke. And then the last pattern, 10th fret. Fingers 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. Okay, and then what happens next? Well, first position pattern comes all the way up to the 12th position, right? And then so on until you run out of neck. Okay, so that should be a good walkthrough for you on a very simple tune. Obviously, if you're a hotshot bass player, this is not going to be anything you want to waste your time with. But for beginning students, for people who are into hip-hop, tunes that groove, this is definitely a good one to know. I would be spending some time on understanding what all my scribble means, because that is going to get your head in the game as far as being able to count instead of just guessing at things, right? Because drummers don't like that. Trust me. And hopefully that walks through the tune and gives you some things to practice, and I will catch up with y'all later.